Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Paranormasight, Mermaid's Curse. So we're still in this same chapter where User and Azami are kind of wandering about talking to people. We've just been to the lighthouse, we've met the fantasy writer and Circe there, talked about mermaids for a bit, but we haven't ended there, so we've sort of come back to this map. Have a little wander around places again, I suppose. Should we check in on the grandma and see if she's ready to share the rest of her story?
Oh, was there something else you needed, User?
I guess not. Alright, well, we're going out for a bit, Gran. Okay. Alright, Wakamura seemed done with us, but, you know, I guess we could check in on him again. Mr. Wakamura? No good. Completely clammed up. I doubt I'll be able to crack that shell. Let's try somewhere else. Okay, let's wander around yet again. Let's go back to these locations and see if anyone is here who wasn't here before. This looks like a no. What is this? This could be different. Looks like the sun's starting to set. Why don't we go over what we've learned so far? Yeah, good idea. First, we learned that my mum was considered cursed by some of the islanders. Yeah, they said she was descended from the person who originally called forth the curse of the raging waves, or something like that. And because he thinks the curse is about to break out again, Mr. Wakamura is currently trying to find a way to stop it. Not everyone on the island believes in it, though. Kakuko and Shatara didn't seem to believe in it at all, yeah. We also managed to speak with those two foreigners who were looking for mermaids. They sure were full of surprises. And there's also the rumour about mermaids living near Taishima, a nearby island that was destroyed, and that one of them assumed human form. I never thought we'd find something to support the idea that my mum might have been a mermaid. Where else we may have learned from this? The mermaid that I encountered 5 years ago may very well have been one of those three living near Taishima. We also got some hints about where those mermaids might have come from. Yeah, there's a good chance they originally came from another worldly place called Ryugu. If they're in a place like that, I don't see how we could ever get to them, though. What that girl said about a calamity approaching is bothering me a bit too. There's no way she should know about the curse of the raging waves, right? Do you think that means the curse is real after all? Oh! Asami, I just realised something. Yeah? If the curse of the raging waves is in danger of breaking out again, then wouldn't that mean its curse bearer is still around today? Oh damn, you're right. Your mum is, well, not with us anymore. Mr. Wakamura seemed to think I wasn't the direct cause of the curse reappearing too. Yeah, he'd probably be coming down on you even harder if he thought you were. So the person responsible would be someone who wasn't here 5 years ago, but is here now. Well, assuming the curse is real anyway. Yeah. Still, I really do wonder if my mum had some sort of link with mermaids. I hope whatever Gran has to tell us sheds some light on things. You mean what she's planning to tell us at the bay tonight, yeah? What's wrong? There's a bunch of noise coming from Chuo Street. I think I heard screaming. Let's go. Why? What's happened? What's wrong? Tsukasa, what's going on? Hey, I don't... We were just... But then Sato just... User, look over there. What? Ah! Oh no. Oh dear. Sato, there's blood everywhere. What happened? She's not moving. Don't tell me she's dead. Sato just suddenly... we were just... but then she got cut down. Ooh, whatever it was, we gotta get her to the clinic. Wait, what's happening? Oh! Sato, her wound is... Oh god. Healing? The wound is gone. Sato! Is she a mermaid? Sato, are you okay? Sato! Oh. Oh, Sato. Hang on. We better... Okay, well maybe we better go check that files again. So what was that about? That's not it. I don't think that's it either. That's not it. Is it this one? Here it is. Anno Town's Yao Bikuni. Although the exact time period is unclear, legends tell of a girl named Osato. Damn, I didn't pick up on that before at all. From Kusawa in Anno Town of Age District, who became immortal after eating the flesh of a mermaid and went on to become Yao Bikuni, a nun who lived for 800 years. Okay, so this looks like it's Sato. Now, what was it saying about their kind of healing ability and stuff? Like the immortality thing, right? Maybe this one? Okay, this seems like it might be relevant now. A person who has gained an 800-year lifespan after being cursed by a mermaid. Someone who ingests part of the body of a mermaid that meets certain conditions will be cursed and become a being known as an 800-year immortal. Once cursed, the individual's own body is lost and a provisional body is reconstructed using the parts of the mermaid ingested as a medium. Okay. Their soul is then transferred to this provisional body, which they are able to control as if it were their own, with their consciousness presiding over both their soul and body from the head. As such, they could already be considered to be more spirit in nature than human. If the individual is If the individual is fatally wounded or contracts an illness that results in their death, their body will be instantly restored to its default state, allowing them to revive. In the event they lose any body parts, their heart will treat the largest remaining part of them as their main body and regenerate any lost parts from there, with the removed parts subsequently vanishing. This even occurs in the event that the lost body part is the head. However, these individuals heal from non-fatal wounds at only a slightly faster rate than their bodies would be capable of naturally. So I guess this was considered a fatal wound. As these people feel physical sensations and pain to the same extent as they would have in their original body, it is extremely difficult to tell whether an individual is an 800-year immortal or not unless they die, even for the individual themselves. The lifespan of this provisional body is 800 years from the time of its creation. Due to the individual's original body already being lost, not even the mermaid responsible for the original curse is able to dispel it. The individual would only see the end of their long life once 800 years have passed. Okay, well that all seems suddenly very relevant to the situation at hand. Okay, we've got... I guess we haven't met the conditions to do his flashback thing. So I guess we're going into time to meet up? Here we go. Sato Shiranami was mysteriously cut down, yet moments later she resurrected before her friend's very eyes. As confusion engulfs the island, Yuza and Azami head out to meet Yuza's grandmother, Suyu Minakuchi, at the appointed time and place. Here we go. Several hours later. Sorry to keep you waiting, Yuza. It's nearly time to meet up with Suyu, yeah? Let's head that way. Right. The whole island was in an uproar after that. We didn't even get to ask Sato what happened. Yeah, apparently she shut herself up in her room at the Wakamuras and hasn't come out since. What the hell was that, though? And how'd she even get hurt like that in the first place? Some of the islanders were kicking up a real fuss saying that Sato ain't human, that she's something evil that should be chased off the island. But everyone settled down after Mr. Wakamura stepped in and promised to handle it. Everyone on the island probably heard about it by now, though. It'll be all anyone can talk about for a while yet. Did you go back home afterwards, User? No, I stayed out to do some digging. Gran wasn't at home anyway. She hasn't recovered enough to be able to move around that much, though, so I'm pretty worried. Yeah. You think our promise to meet with her at the bay is still on? Yeah, let's go see. Oh good, she's here. Gran, is your leg okay? There's going to be something wrong with Gran, isn't there? Gran? It's me. Oh, she's fine. I thought that something horrible was going to happen.
Oh, you two came after all. The waves were so loud I couldn't hear you for a second.
What are you doing? What are you doing over there, Gran?
This is where it's hidden.
Hidden? Hidden? What is?
What Mari, your mother, left us.
My mum?
Yes, so have you heard of an island called Taishima?
Taishima? Oh dear, Gran. Huh? Oh no. Gran? Gran! Suyu, what's wrong? She's hurt bad. We have to stop the bleeding.
Ah!
What are you two doing over there? Kikuko, this isn't what she just suddenly...
Is that Suyu?
No, you couldn't have.
Ah!
Wait. Shit, she's totally got the wrong idea. It's too late, Gran, she's got no pulse. The wound's too deep, it almost cut her clean in half. She never stood a chance. I'll go get someone. You stay here with Suyu, User. No, it's alright, I'll come with you. So I'm pretty sure that was the same curse that killed or tried to kill Sato as well. Help! Someone go get the clinic doctor! Oh my god! This is old lady Nakamura! What the hell's happening? He's screaming from down here too! Come on, let's go! Bloody hell, it's all kick. Is everyone being killed? Oh my god! No way, even Chia? Someone help! 2 more people collapsed over there! What's happening? Help me, I don't want to die! Damn it, there are too many victims. We aren't going to have enough people to help at this rate. There are more over here too. Oh god, is that Kikoku? Now what the hell's happening? Is that Kikoku? You got her too? Someone tell me what's going on. What's with these gashes appearing out of nowhere? This ain't right. There's no way this is normal. Is it a virus? Was there really a curse? Bloody hell, it's all kicking off. Those affected by the phenomenon died instantly, apart from Sato. The strange calamity that had suddenly descended on Kamashima plunged the island into a panic. With no knowledge of the cause or reason, there was nothing that could be done to prevent it, and the massacre continued unabated for a time. The survivors were seized with fear. Some ran to escape, some simply broke down. Some flew into a wild rage. A frenzied chaos swept over the island. A short while later, at least we were able to meet up with Tsukasa. But what the hell's going on? Whole island's in an uproar. Everyone's so panicked. We couldn't find anyone who could talk straight. Who could blame them? No one knows who'll be affected next. Probably best to hide here until things settle down. You okay, Tsukasa?
No, I've no idea whether my ma's safe or not. And I wasn't able to find Sato either. I'm so worried about her.
Oh man, Wakamura said he'd handle things, so I hope she managed to make it back home at least. Hey, do you think Sato's wound healing up like that has anything to do with what just happened? We held off prying into Sato's past up till now, but maybe that won't fly anymore. Come and think of it, didn't this whole Curse of the Raging Waves mess start when Sato came to Kamishima?
Don't say that. This ain't Sato's fault. She's just a normal girl. I won't let anyone say anything bad about her. Not even you, Azami.
Sorry, Tsukasa, I didn't mean anything by it. I wasn't thinking straight.
I mean, I never thought something like this was really possible either.
Yes, I mean, like what? Do you have some idea what could have caused this?
Well, a little while ago when we were at Old Man Wakamura's place, some guy phoned and threatened to kill all the women on Kamishima with a curse.
Oh, they were all women, weren't they, the victims? Another curse? Who was it? What do they want?
I don't really know. He said something about no mercy, just punishment for anyone who defies him. It was really creepy.
What the hell? All those people had to die just because some like guy didn't get what he wanted? Old Man Wakamura said he'd do something to stop the Raging Waves curse, but things had just got worse instead.
Azami, calm down. It's no use getting mad at me.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, Tsukasa. Guess I got a bit heated. Even so, that means those gashes were deliberately caused by someone using a curse, right? So they're the one responsible for all this.
Right, even if the massacre was caused by something supernatural, someone made it happen. About that, someone's been bugging me about this whole thing.
Yeah? Yeah, what do you mean?
It didn't seem like the victims were being targeted at random somehow. They were all women for a start, so I was trying to think of some kind of common point that would tie them together.
That's our Tsukasa, sharp as ever. So what were you thinking?
Could they have been targeted because they were armor divers?
Now that you mention it, weren't all the victims we saw on the way here armor divers? I guess most of the women on Kamishima have at least some armor diving experience. Yeah, but they went after Sato first, right? That wouldn't fit.
Ah, you're right. Sato ain't an armor diver. I was pretty worried User and I might be targeted as well, but I guess we can breathe a bit easier now.
We still don't know what the conditions are, though. None of us are out of the woods yet. Wait, the victims were only women.
Ah, could the killer have been using this to find their targets? That would mean the culprit is... what's up, User? You figured someone out?
Oh, God.
Huh?
Did User's head just get cut off?
What?
Your head, it's...
Oh no!
Did I do something wrong? Interesting. Well done in your efforts thus far. I regret to say that it seems the mysterious attack that befell Kamishima has resulted in user Minakuchi quite literally losing his head. There's nothing more we can do here, so let's bring this chapter to a close. But now we will return to the story chart, where you may proceed with a different route. I wish you the best of luck on your journey. Wow, it's all happening. All right. Sacrifice. Let's start off with Sato. I'm very curious as to what's happened with her, and then maybe we'll go into the Arnav Barnum stuff. Sacrifice. Sato Shiranami, a mysterious girl with an unknown background who arrived on Kamishima several months ago, returns to the home of Shinobu Wakamura, where she is staying, after having been out in the morning. So this is before she got cut down in the street.
Oh, Mr. Wakamura, good morning.
Ah, Sato, you're back. Where have you been?
Oh, I've been helping out at Tsuyu's place.
And that thing you got there, did Tsuyu give you that?
Oh, this hand mirror? Oh, I just ran into Kukuko down the road. She gave it to me.
Fine, no matter. You got a moment? I've got something important to discuss.
Oh, all right.
Gonna have a look around the surroundings. It's been a little while since we had the opportunity to do so.
Mr. Wakamura is the head of the family and his son Shotaro is the only two actually living in this house right now. Oh, and me, I suppose. I'm just freeloading here. The family's main home has already moved over to the mainland, so everyone else lives over there. This house is only used when they're staying on the island. Mr. Wakamura only comes a few days a week, and Shotaro usually lives alone in Tokyo. So honestly, I've been here alone more often than not. This is where Mr. Wakamura grew up. Apparently it's been kept much as it was, no major renovations. For someone in such an high position, the place really isn't all that fancy. It's not so different from any other homes on the island. People like that about him. It makes him feel more approachable. Despite the house often being empty, the household shrine is always kept neat and tidy.
I bet he's hiding a mockingbird here.
The Wakamuras have a lot of social obligations, so they usually eat out. That means the kitchen doesn't see much use these days. I'm probably the one who uses it the most. Even then, I don't cook anything fancy, I mostly just fillet fish. We get fresh seafood often, so I'm getting better at filleting by this day. It tastes so good.
Bottle of beer.
It's the entrance to the house. People stop by every day whenever Mr. Wakamura's home.
Aha, knew that one.
If someone needs to help or wants some advice, they often come here to see the Wakamuras.
Bird number 10.
Telephone with handmade cover. I can't imagine Mr. Wakamura or Shotaro made it, so someone else on the island must have. It's cute. Kinda looks like it's wearing clothes. It's a flag featuring the island's mascot, Kameshimaru. These were made as original souvenirs for tourists to Kameshima. Seems that triangle pennant flags like this one are a classic souvenir at tourist spots all over the county. This one was apparently put up by Kikuko, who just wouldn't take no for an answer.
Alright, look at Shinobu.
This is Shinobu Wakamura. He was kind enough to take me in when I was first found here. He holds a bunch of posts both on and off the island, and from what I hear, has a lot of influence. At first glance, he can look a bit intimidating. And I've also heard him shouting at subordinates over the phone, so, well, I guess he actually can be rather intimidating too. But with me, he's never been harsh. He's always very generous and patient.
Sato, it's been what, about 3 months since you arrived?
Oui, that sounds about right.
You've gotten used to life here by now, I expect. I don't suppose you remember anything yet?
No, nothing yet.
Yeah, still ain't sure who you are then. Let's think back a bit. About 3 months ago, the night of the earthquake. I happened to pass by the bay, where I found you washed up on the shore.
Right, I still can't remember how that came to be.
Scared me good, I'll tell you that. Grabbed a blanket and carried you back here right away. But even after you woke up, you didn't remember anything but your name. You didn't have any belongings either. It was like you'd run from somewhere with nothing at all. Nothing at all. Not even clothes.
I'm so sorry you had to find me like that.
Well, not to mention that you didn't seem to know a thing about everyday life. Maybe you grew up way out in the hills or were overly sheltered. But you couldn't even put clothes on properly. You didn't know how to turn the lights on. It was as if you didn't know the first damn thing.
Oh oui, but since then I've watched loads of TV. I've learned so much. Honestly, I think kind of impressed how fast I managed to pick everything up.
Either way, I figured you were a special case, that there had to be some special circumstances. So I decided to say you were a relative of mine and keep you here until you remembered something. You still haven't remembered a thing.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry for all the trouble.
I was really hoping you'd have remembered something by now, but I'm running out of time. We need to move on.
Running out of time?
Sorry, Sato. There's something I need you to do.
Me? But I can hardly do anything right.
Yeah, you. Let's stop dancing around it. I had a reason for taking you in. To put it plainly, Sato. You ain't human, are you?
Huh? What? Where did that come from? What's that supposed to mean?
Whether you can't truly remember or you're just playing dumb, enough is enough. I ain't told a soul on the island, not even Shotaro.
Told him what?
That night, when I found you washed up in the bay, you were already dead.
What?
Seen my fair share of drowned bodies before. You had no pulse. You weren't breathing. You were without doubt nothing but a corpse. Nothing could have saved you. I figured that was that. Turned around to call the police. Then, right before my eyes, your body mended itself and you started breathing again. The rest is as I told you before. When I said you scared me good, that was because you suddenly came back to life. I only took you in because I realised there was no way you could be a regular human.
I don't know what to say. Are you saying I can come back to life if I die?
Do you really not know what you are?
Maybe it's like in that movie. The one with the zombies. Maybe I'm one of those.
You don't look rotten enough to be a zombie to me, but honestly you can call it whatever you want.
Do we think?
Wait, so I died back then? No way, right? Right? I did wonder why you took me in and treated me so well. I guess if you knew I died and came back, since the reason you were being so kind was,
Well, yeah. I wanted to know your secret. If I could figure out how you came back, it'd be worth a fortune.
Right. Oh, that makes sense.
Doesn't mean I wanted to be rough with you. The plan was to let you settle in, and once you remembered, we'd talk.
Oh, that was very gentlemanly of you. Merci.
Well, I did wonder whether there was a one-off then, or something you could do again and again. I haven't thought about taking a blade to you to test it.
Oh,
But if it really was a one-off thing, that'd be too risky, so I decided to wait and see.
oh, right. Well, maybe not quite as gentlemanly as I thought.
Anyway, things have changed now. There's no time to be kind anymore. I'm out of options. This is an emergency.
Oh,
But I don't want this to get ugly. First, I just want you to hear me out, okay?
all right. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. I really don't want weird rumors going around.
Ever since I was a young'un, I've had support from a certain benefactor. Getting this far in one lifetime, all my money, connections and success, was all thanks to his backing and advice.
Well, why brings this up now?
Now be quiet and listen. Those who owe him call him Unka Cardano, title given to those elevated above the clouds. That's how highly we regard him.
Elevated above the clouds? Sounds pretty important.
Sure is. He's from an old noble family, a real big shot with land and businesses all across the prefecture. Anyway, I met with him yesterday and ended up telling him about you.
About me?
Yeah, I figured nobody would believe me even if I told him about a girl that could resurrect herself from the dead. I just mentioned it in passing, expecting him to laugh it off and move on. But to my surprise, Uncle Cardano was real interested, asking all kinds of things.
I do not like where this is going.
I haven't even said anything bad yet.
Maybe, but it sounds like you're about to say he wants you to hand me up to him or something like that.
Well, you're not wrong. Uncle Cardano demanded I give you to him.
I knew it.
He wouldn't take no for an answer, even putting a deal on the table that was hard to refuse.
But you still told him no, right? I know you're strong enough to tell him no. Okay, your silence is scaring me now. What's that face supposed to mean?
It seemed that Uncle Cardano has been quietly researching immortality for years.
Huh? Immortality?
He's pretty serious about it too. Says even the smallest rumours are worth looking into. Last year, when all of that rider resurrection nonsense was going on in Tokyo,
Pretty sure that's the first game, right? Yeah.
he used the opportunity to gather information.
I've never even heard of that. Was it that big a thing?
If I'd have known he was so interested, I'd never have brought you up.
So you're saying you couldn't refuse him? Just when I thought this conversation couldn't take a worse turn.
Anyway, let's just say I'm in a bit of a situation with no easy way out now. It'd be better if there was a way to not have to take the deal, so I pleaded with him to give me more time.
Oh, I knew you'd come through. Merci.
Yeah, well, it brings me to what I need to ask you, Sato. You stop hiding things and tell me everything you know. I won't make this harder than it has to be.
Well,
Tell me, have you heard people on the island talk about the curse of the raging waves?
the raging waves? That doesn't sound like a very nice guess.
So you ain't heard of it? Well, let me explain.
Wait, so the disaster 5 years ago, that was all because of this curse? And it was created from the lingering resentment of all the people who died on Taishima 400 years ago? Oh, if that's true, it must be a very powerful curse.
No doubt about that.
No doubt. Uh-oh.
That's where you come in, Sato. I believe you're the one calling the curse down upon us. You're the Raging Waves curse bearer.
Huh? Come on, you cannot be serious.
The timing fits perfectly. Things started taking a turn for the worse right after you arrived. More than anything, I know you're not a human. Just admit it, you're the one bringing this goddamn curse to the island.
Absolutely no. I don't know anything about it, I swear. You got the wrong person.
I was willing to wait until I understood how you came back to life, but now I'm out of time. Whether you don't know or you're just playing dumb, I don't care anymore. I just need you to get rid of the goddamn curse. If you do, I'll never mention any of this again. You can even keep living here, watching as much TV as you like. I'll cover you for as long as you need.
But I didn't even know about the curse, let alone know how to get rid of it. I'd love to take you up on the offer, but I just don't know how.
So, even the one who brought this curse down upon us don't know how to lay it to rest. And I suppose I've no choice but to take Uncle Cardano's deal and hand you over. You see, Uncle Cardano claims he already knows how to break the curse of the Raging Waves.
Oh, why would he know that?
I warned him about the curse many times. I suppose he must have dug into it.
Oh.
I suppose you'll have to be an offering to Uncle Cardano, one necessary to save Kamishima.
An offering? You mean like a sacrifice in this day and age? Surely there's a way to save Kamishima that doesn't involve killing anyone. We can find a more humane route.
You really think he'd just hand over that information while he's got leverage? Use your head. If you can't help, then refusing his method of lifting the curse ain't on the table anymore. That means there has to be a price. That's just how deals work in the business world.
I don't care about the business world.
Come on now. You think you got a choice?
Oui, I don't want to give up my body to someone researching immortality. He could kill me.
But that's the thing. There's no need for you to worry about that. You won't stay dead. You'll live through whatever happens, won't you?
I refuse. I have a promise I have to keep no matter what.
You, all you do is eat, sleep and watch TV all day. What promise could you possibly have to keep?
Well, I can't say. Not right now.
Ah, what nonsense. You're just saying whatever to save yourself. You realise you're choosing to stand against protecting everyone on the island from disaster. Do you really want that on your conscience? Not to mention you're the cause of this mess to begin with. Time to take responsibility.
No, that's not true. You're blaming the wrong person.
You live here and eat at our expense for months, and you refuse one request. Unbelievable.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say.
Handovers tomorrow night, the 8th. Transport boat, slip out of the port. Until then, do as you like. And don't bother trying to escape the island. I've told the ferry not to let you aboard. There's nowhere on this island my eyes don't reach.
Well,
Oh no, this is awful. Is he serious? He wants to use me as a sacrifice? I mean, it's true. I'm in no position to refuse, but no, there's no way. What do I do? What can I do?
If I'd done this 5 years ago, maybe I could have stopped it. I won't make the same mistake.
we can move.
I'm going out for a bit.
Fine, talk to whoever you want. It won't change a thing. No one here will defy my decision.
Damn, we're really picking up now. Okay, I guess we'll go to the southern coast, huh?
I panicked and came all the way out here, but what the hell am I supposed to do? Whatever happens, I still have to keep the promise I made to Tsukasa yesterday.
Hey, Sato.
Hmm?
Finally caught up. Do you have a minute?
Shotaro? Good timing. I had something I wanted to ask you too.
Oh, go ahead. Let's have a look around again.
This white beach lies on the southeastern side of the island. It's blanketed by the sound of waves. The sea's so calm today, just like yesterday. Hard to believe a curse could do anything to break this solace. I believe that big rock on the coast is called Senjo Iwa. It means something like thousandfold rock and is a bit of a local landmark.
About the boy. Shotaro Wakamura.
Shotaro came back from Tokyo about 2 weeks ago to visit his family here. I was already staying at the Wakamura residence, so that's when we first met. Ever since then, he's been checking in on me a lot, like he's really concerned about me.
Oh, right, I wanted to let you know. Sorry, I overheard your conversation with my old man earlier.
Wait, you did? How much did you hear?
Pretty much the whole thing, I think. That house really has paper-thin walls. I heard about the curse, the sacrifice, and, you coming back to life.
Then yes, you pretty much heard everything.
Honestly, it caught me completely off guard. Can't believe my old man's going on about all that. It's also ridiculous. I mean, who actually buys into that kind of superstition? But don't worry, Sato. I won't let him do this. I'm on your side. There's no place for some of these ridiculous sacrifices in this day and age.
Oh, okay. I know this is a bit sudden, but, I was wondering if you have some time later this afternoon.
Yeah, what for? You invited me to something?
No, not exactly. Just something a little complicated I want to talk about.
Can we just talk right here and now?
No, I mean, I still need some time to prepare.
I think I see how it is. You sure this is the right time for that, though? Don't you have bigger things to worry about?
Well, yes, but, even so, I really want you to be there. It's important.
This is my unimpressed face. All right, I'll be there. Just tell me when and where.
Oh, thank you. How about 1 p.m. down by the bay?
Got it, I'll be there. Anyway, you don't need to worry, Sato. I'll be a knight in shining armour. You're not going to be sacrificed for anything.
Oh, that's very reassuring. Thank you.
Honestly, in a world with science as advanced as ours, talk of curses, sacrifices, and immortality, that's just nonsense. I think my old man's finally lost it. Pretty sure it's all the influence of that so-called sorcerer from Tokyo. Honestly, it's disgraceful.
Yes, it is a bit out of hand.
Just so you know, after hearing all that, I confronted him, gave him a pretty firm piece of my mind.
Wait, you did? You spoke to Mr. Wakamura?
Sure did. I told him flat out you weren't going to be a sacrifice for anything. Things got pretty heated after that.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. You didn't have to go that far for me.
Well, you see, I shared my own reason for not wanting to lose you to some silly sacrifice. Sato.
Oui?
I'll be direct. Once this whole mess is over, would you consider dating me with marriage in mind?
Huh? Oh, wait, what, you and me? I didn't see that one coming.
You carry yourself so much more calmly than other girls. Something elegant, almost regal about you. Such a pleasure to see. I feel like I'd do anything if it was for you. You're the first woman that's ever made me feel this way. I think this meeting here had to be fate. We were destined to find each other.
Oh, wow,
You don't believe in curses, but you believe in fate? Ah, touche. But this time I feel like I had no choice but to believe. So listen, I'm heading back to Tokyo next week. I was hoping you'd come with me.
Wow, Tokyo.
Just think it over, okay? I think it'll be a great chance for you.
Oh, Damn, this is not fair, dropping that on me right after saying he'd help save me. Frankly, I'm not interested at all, but if I reject him here and he takes it badly, I might lose his support. I just have to buy some time for now. I need some time to think it over.
I see you're open to the idea at least. Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear it. What? What did you just say?
Wait, what? Tsukasa? How long have you been there?
I didn't know you were there, Tsukasa. You've been eavesdropping on our secret conversation. It's not very polite.
Secret conversation? So that's how it really is. Ah, Sato, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. No, wait, Tsukasa is not what you think.
I really am the worst. I'm sorry I was so clueless.
Tsukasa, wait.
What the hell was that?
I'm sorry, I have to go.
The romantic drama taking place in the midst of all these curses and murders and stuff. Okay. Okay. Timeline is kind of sorting itself out a little bit, isn't it? Okay, well, I think we should go into this one next, as we've sort of been in on this Sato thread already. Stop. I can't do this. It's not fair.
Hey, Tsukasa, listen. You're okay. There's still a chance.
No, there isn't.
Tsukasa, Sato, what's going on? Well, I'm sorry. I cannot explain right now. Tsukasa, come on. We're drawing too much attention here. You're feeling a little better now?
Hey, sorry. None of this is your fault, Sato. I know that. And now we've missed the meeting time too. Shitari's probably out there looking for us.
Well, we'll find him later and apologize.
Our surroundings, I guess.
These are the ruins of an old building called the Kantakisho Ruins. People hardly ever come here anymore.
Let's see if there's any mockingbirds hiding around. We've already been in here once with the lads, haven't we? So, is there anything else to discover? Although we didn't see in this part.
Tsukasa was in pieces earlier, but at least she seems to have calmed down a bit now. I mean, after something like that, of course she'd be upset. I need to explain to her what really happened today.
So you're saying that today was the first time he ever said anything like that to you?
We had no idea he would be confessing out of the blue like that.
I mean, I get it now. I know why you aren't interested in him, but I guess I really am still just a kid. I don't have the confidence to confess like that. I'm married, going to Tokyo together. That's way too much for me to even begin to think about.
We just skipped several steps ahead. I guess guys from the city are just like that.
Still, you handle it so calmly. I was seriously impressed.
If you say so.
You were so calm and collected. I swear I can hardly believe you're the same age as me. I wish I could stay that calm. Although you seem a bit different too. Did something happen? I only really caught the tail end of your conversation back there.
Oh, well, honestly, it's been quite a day. But I was planning to tell you everything.
Tell me what? You kind of scared me with that serious look.
Well, what I'm about to tell you is going to sound completely insane for all sorts of reasons. But every word of it is true. I need you to believe me, okay? Okay, scary. So this morning, Mr. Wakamura came to me and, What? I don't even... You can't be serious. You're going to be offered up as a sacrifice tomorrow. And what? Some cursed storm is coming to the island and you died and came back? Are you actually being serious right now? We, or at least Mr. Wakamura, is completely convinced that's the case. Shotaro said it was all nonsense. He didn't believe a word of it. Nah, this is not okay. This is all seriously messed up. You said before that you didn't really remember much about your past, right? But claiming that you died, that has to be bullshit. Sato, why had you said nothing? I don't think I can keep hiding the truth about myself much longer. She deserves to know. I should tell her. About me. About my past. Hello, Sato? You okay? Well, I don't know. That's it. That's a whole mess to get into. I want to talk about her first. Okay. So things have gotten a little bit messed up now. But I still think you need to tell Shotaro how you feel. You really think so? Well, he's clearly into you, not me. I mean, I don't think his feelings are just gonna flip on... Oh, this is Sato. I mean, I don't think his feelings are just going to flip once you tell him. In fact, I'd be even more worried if he changed his mind that easily. I guess that's true. That said, letting him know your feelings is the best way to have him realize you're an option for him. I'm pretty sure up until now he just hasn't been paying attention. He hasn't noticed all the great stuff about you. Realize I'm an option? I'm not so sure that's the problem. Well, you never know. Even if he doesn't respond to you right away, his feelings could always change over time. Just look at you, you're cute, you're smart, and you're a great person. You got every reason to be confident. You're making me blush. It does sound convincing coming from you, though. I mean, I was totally ready to just throw it out there and see what would happen and all. Now you're starting to make me think I might actually have a shot. Exactly, no need to rush. Just take your time and let both of your feelings develop. Thanks, Sato. You're right. I can't just give up. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him. But you really are good at this, Sato. You must be super experienced with all this. Of course I am. They don't call me a living encyclopedia for nothing. Oh, aye, Miss Encyclopedia. I almost forgot about that. Ha, I almost forgot too. Talk about her again, I guess. So, did you finish writing the love letter? Well, I did finish it, but I ripped it up and threw it away. Oh, damn. Don't worry, I'll write another one today. It's probably a good thing I get a redo. The first one was all me anyway. Oh, that's the spirit. I suppose I need one more thing, Sato. You'll need to invite Shotaro over for me again. That I can do. I'll get him to come even if it kills me. Thanks, but I'd rather you didn't get killed over this. Alright, time to rewrite that love letter. All that said, I feel like whatever's going on with you is way more serious. About that. You think we can talk for a bit? I have something important to share. Whoa, that serious face again. You're kind of scared me. So, the truth is, some of my memories have started coming back. Just a few. Wait, really? Oh, that's great. So, what did you remember? Well, I want to keep this just between us for now. Is that okay? Aye, of course, totally. Earlier, when you said you couldn't believe we were the same age. You were right. The truth is, although I might look quite young, I've actually been around for a very long time. Oh, so that's what you've been hiding. I knew something was up. I knew it. So, how old are you? Already 20? No. A little older than that. Oh, I need to guess even higher. Alright then, let's take a big jump. 23. I guess I lied. It's actually a lot older than that. I think, at least... A lot older? Well, now I'm not sure where to guess. What, you're not going to tell me you're secretly some ancient grandmother, are you? Oui, that's about right. Huh? Also, that part about me dying and coming back, yeah, there might be some truth to that too. Huh? Oui, so in other words, I'm actually an immortal girl with an immortal body. Nice to meet you.
There's no way. Wait, are you actually being serious here?
We completely serious.
I mean, I always thought you said some pretty weird things. But this one takes the cake. I guess you did always have a kind of strange vibe about you. Hearing that, this does sort of make sense. But like, how did that even happen?
Well, it's so long ago I barely remember. But long ago, for some reason I can't quite remember, I ended up eating the flesh of the mermaid?
The flesh of a mermaid. Oh, I've actually heard stories about that. Eating mermaid flesh is supposed to make you immortal, right?
Well, exactement, that's the stuff.
No way. So those stories were real. So you have an immortal body, and you've been alive for who knows how long.
Oui, though that just about sums it up.
So, how old are you really?
Well, I'm actually not too sure. I'm not really the forgetful type, but I think there was just a human limit to how much I could ever remember. Even when living normally, you wind up forgetting stuff from a long time ago, right?
Yes, maybe. I've only been alive 17 years, so I wouldn't really know.
Oh, oui. Well, the oldest memory I can still remember probably goes back several centuries at least.
Damn. So you really are an ancient grandma?
No, I was only 17 when I ate the mermaid flesh, you know? So I wasn't exactly lying about my age. In terms of looks, I'm still a spry, young 17-year-old.
Aye, well sure, can I argue with that? But you're saying you're actually immortal. Well, I think that tops my surprises for today.
You believe me?
Of course, you joke around a lot, but I trust you when you say it's serious.
Oh, merci. Okay, so what do we do next? Let's discuss it with our past.
So if you're really dead, become immortal from eating the flesh of a mermaid. Then I guess handing you over to some bigwig like this Unca Cadano actually starts to make some sense.
If I get handed over to him, I'm pretty sure he'd figure it out. Who knows what could happen.
Right, that'll be bad news. No telling what he'd do after that. And if it's the truth, I guess there's no point in making excuses either.
Exactement.
What about that curse of the raging waves? Is that true too?
Oui, well, I'm pretty sure it's real too. I think I'm somehow connected to that place called Taishima that came up in the curse's story.
Oh, you are?
But even so, I don't think I caused the curse. At least I hope not.
So you're saying you were on Taishima like 400 years ago?
Oui, I think so. I don't really remember what kind of person I was back then, though.
Even so, I can't believe the old man just straight out said he was going to hand you over tomorrow.
Oui, I've been trying to figure out how to get out of that.
Well, I'm going to help you, obviously. How about you really do just run away to Tokyo with Shotaro then?
I'd rather not. There has to be a better way.
Aye, even as I said it, I realised I hadn't really thought it through very much.
Let's take this one step at a time. Besides, I don't think the curse will just disappear if I leave the island.
Hey, even if you were the curse, that would mean they could just have kicked you off the island, right? Kind of feels like the old man's just trying to pin everything on you.
Oui, there has to be some reason behind it. Either way, we could somehow stop this curse of the raging waves or whatever. It'd probably solve all my problems.
Probably, aye. How are we supposed to stop a curse when we don't even know what it is? I always thought all this curse stuff was just occult nonsense. I never thought it could be real.
Well, there are. Spirits and curses really do exist, no doubt about it. It was totally normal to live with them way back when, so it surprised me that these days everyone just acts like they're not real.
No way. This is all so surreal. Well, I suppose you being here is already past surreal and into the mythical. I guess I gotta rethink what's normal. Okay, same deal. Well, let's finish this off first. I guess that means our best chance at the moment probably lies in your memory somewhere. Do you really not remember anything about what you were doing before you washed up on the island?
No, well, now I remember that I was on Taishima 400 years ago. Everything between then and waking up here is completely blank. I'm guessing I might have been asleep somewhere for the last 400 years or something like that.
Damn, how did something like that even happen? You think it's connected to whatever happened to Taishima?
Yes, probably.
Still, sleeping for 400 years, that's just unreal. Feels like something out of a story. I mean, you fit into our society so naturally. It's hard to believe you're not from the same era.
I was quite lost at first, but I didn't want to cause a scene, so I tried really hard to fit in. Everything had changed so much, there were surprises around every corner. It was pretty overwhelming at first.
I can imagine. It's like that old tale of Urashima Taro. You came back, and centuries had gone by.
Oh, now that you mention it, it is quite similar. I'm amazed the tale of Urashima Taro is still being told even now. But you know what amazed me the most? TV. Oh, it was incredible how much I could learn from it.
Aha, so that's why you're always glued to the telly. Still, that's amazing. I can't believe you managed to blend in so naturally just from watching TV.
It was actually easier than I expected. It felt more like visiting a country with a different cultures and jumping through time. I guess since I barely remember anything from my past, there wasn't much to get in the way of learning new stuff.
Right. I guess that's why you seemed a bit distant when you first arrived on the island.
Oh, sorry, I was such a pain.
You were just scared, right? You had no memories and were thrown into a completely different era.
I was lucky though, everyone on the island was so kind. That helped a lot.
Still, I can't believe the old man wants to offer you as a sacrifice. That's so messed up. I wish you could remember a bit more about yourself, though. Aren't you even a little curious about who you were? Doesn't it worry you?
Honestly, not really. I mean, I was probably just another person. I doubt I was anyone special.
Don't say that. You never know. Well, either way, we'll just have to make a bunch of good memories for the new year.
Oh, that sounds good. Even these last few months have been filled with great memories for me.
Hang on, I just realized. If you really are immortal, Sato, every time you said even if it kills me, you kind of left out a part where that's not actually possible.
Oh, damn, you're right. That does sound bad now. Wait, no, it's the opposite. It means I'm so determined that I'd risk dying despite my immortality.
So coming from you, it actually carries even more weight. Got it.
Phew, I think I spun that one pretty well.
You know I can hear you, right? We're still going on this one, are we?
You know what? I actually feel kind of relieved.
Huh?
Even after learning all this about me, you aren't treating me any different.
Well, yeah, you're still you. Nothing's really changed for me.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I could tell you the truth. Usually when people find out, they freak out and quickly pull away. I was worried you'd do the same.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why some people might distance themselves if they find out. Yu's ma was totally shunned when people started blaming her. Anyway, don't worry. I won't tell a soul. Your secret's safe with me. Alright. Yu's mother, I guess.
Hey, you said Yu's mom was shunned for something. All Tsuyu ever told me was that she passed away in the Kamishima Southern Sea disaster 5 years ago.
Right, you wouldn't know about it. Well, I mean, I guess it's not exactly something you'd share with a guest to the island. Truth is, they pinned all the blame for that whole disaster on her. Said it was Mari's fault.
What, seriously? But why?
No idea. People just started saying she was some kind of bad omen or something. Sure, she never really fit in on the island, but there was no reason to treat her like that. That's probably why things felt so tense when Yuza came back to the island a few months ago. I figured folks were just joking around, so I didn't really think too much of it.
Oh, that's so cruel, even after she's gone.
But you know, it's quite similar to what's happening to you right now. The old man called you the same thing they called her. What was it? The Raging Waves curse bearer?
Wait, so they said Mari was the source of the curse too?
That is weird. What does it mean? Could it be Yuza's ma was actually like you? That she was also immoral?
Oh,
And maybe she didn't really go missing, but was actually sacrificed to this Unka Kodono?
Yes, but Mr. Wakamura said he won't make the same mistake from 5 years ago, so I don't think that's it.
Right, yeah, maybe I'm overthinking it. Still, wonder if you or Suyu know anything about this curse of the raging waves.
Well, it's not exactly an easy topic to bring up, but we don't really have any other leads. Let's go talk to Suyu. We can ask her about Mari and the curse.
But wait, if Yuza's ma really was this curse bearer or whatever, that means she dragged not only herself and her family, the whole island into the storm. That's kind of a scary thing to do, a scary thing to think about.
But I can't imagine she did it on purpose. Maybe at the very least she didn't know about it, but even then...
It's still awful. Either way, the outcome was such a terrible one. No, the curse stuff has to be total bull. I'm not buying it.
I couldn't agree more. But then where did all these curse bearer rumors come from in the first place? There's got to be a way to prove they're unfounded.
I bet you anything about the so-called sorcerer the old man's been talking to. Has to be. Maybe we could go shake it out at him until they admit it was all made up.
It's a bit extreme, but if we could pull it off, it would clear things up.
Although, even if we prove you're not the curse bearer, they're still going to come after you for being immortal.
I guess so, They want me because I'm immortal, not just because of the curse.
Man, I just really want to believe all this curse bearer stuff is just nonsense. There's gotta be something else we can do. The only other people I really trust around here are Azami and Yuza. If we asked them, I bet they'd help. Would you rather I didn't tell them? I mean, I'm pretty sure they'd keep it secret, but...
I'd rather avoid telling anyone else.
Gotcha. Well then.
Maybe we could just hide out somewhere until tomorrow, buy a little time.
Where could we hide? Oh. I'm not sure if that's the right place, or the right choice here. Not even sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
Whatever. You trusted me with your secret, so I guess it's only fair I share one too.
Oh, you have a secret too?
Keep this between us, okay, but it's about my pa, actually.
Wait, your dad? But I thought you grew up with just your mom.
I did. That's why I got curious about who my pa was, and I started digging on my own. Didn't have much to go on, but I managed to piece it together. Maybe I got a knack for detective work.
Whoa, that is incredible. A detective just like on TV.
Anyway, turns out he's a very rich guy from Isa. Apparently way back, my ma used to work as a maid at his estate.
Wait, does that mean?
You guessed it. I am his illegitimate child.
Oof, that's a tough one.
I mean, I kind of suspected it already, so it wasn't a huge shocker. And besides, he's been sending child support this whole time, so I'm grateful, honestly.
Wow, your life really is like a TV show.
Anyway, I've actually snuck off to meet him a few times.
You met your dad all on your own and that wasn't a problem?
Surprisingly, yeah. He's so happy to see me. He even said he wanted to meet me too. Took me out for dinner a couple of times and all.
Oh, how nice. But you're smart and so cute. I can see why he'd be proud.
I got no complaints about the life I have now with my ma. I'm not out to shake him down for cash or stir up trouble or nothing. That said, I never told ma that I met with him. There's still bad blood there, apparently.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Nobody on this island knows about this. You're the first person I've ever told.
Oh, wow, this has turned into a full-on secret swap.
Anyway, it's worst case scenario. I thought we could maybe ask my pa for help. He's pretty rich, so I could probably arrange a place for you to hide for a while. Might help us buy some time to look into this curse.
Ooh, that's quite a connection to have. Thanks for sharing it with me. Having a place to lay low would be great, but won't he be suspicious if we don't explain things?
Honestly, I'm not sure. We either lie to him or risk telling the truth. And personally, I'd rather not lie to him. You think it's better to keep your secret even from my pa?
Yes, sorry, I'd really rather no one knew.
I get it. If word got out, it'd probably stir up a whole new mess. Let's keep that as our last resort then.
It was a great idea, though, merci.
Alright, we're gonna think about something now.
If you want to stop the curses of rising waves, maybe those two we met yesterday can help. Although they didn't seem to have a plan, so maybe that's not a great idea. People also used to call Mari the curse bearer of the raging waves, so maybe Suyu will know something that can help. I don't really want to worry her, but we don't really have any other ideas. Let's go talk to her.
Are we done with maybe something else?
Hey, Tsukasa, I just had a thought.
Hey, what is it?
This Kudono guy, he says he has a way to break the curse of the raging waves, right?
Hey, sounds like it. That's what he's offering in exchange for you, right?
Then what if we somehow stole that from him?
Oh, bold idea. You mean we fake the trade and swipe it instead?
No, I mean, what if I just snuck into Uncle Kudono's place and took it?
So we've had our detective arc and now we're going undercover. We're spies now.
Yes, okay, that's probably not very realistic.
I do think it's a bit of a stretch. Don't exactly have the skills or intel for a spy mission.
Are we done? Oh, maybe not.
Still, if there was some way to break the curse of the raging waves, that'd solve everything.
Exactement.
Okay, we're gonna move. Come on, let's go talk to CA.
We should apologize to Shotaro too.
All right. Right, okay, but we're going to leave it there for now, I think. It looks like we've got a bit more investigating to do here before we move on to anything else. So I'll just say thanks very much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. There was a lot going on, to put it mildly. But things have really kicked up a notch. That's pretty cool. Let me know in the comments your thoughts anyway on how things are progressing in the story. And if you've enjoyed this, if you could hit the thumbs up button as well, that'd be awesome. And a big thank you as well to our channel members for supporting Boring Dad Gaming. It continues to be hugely appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in checking out those memberships or getting earlier access to my videos, that would be amazing. But thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.